dear friends, in South Asian countries like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Nepal, different types of agitations, outbursts, and appeals have been happening in those countries, especially by the youngsters and students against unemployment, corruption, nepotism, and many other socio-economic political issues that have been confronting those three Asian countries. It is a new political trend in the international area now at this given point of time. The widening gaps between the haves and the have-nots and the unemployment crisis and many other factors have led to these agitations of not popular movement but led by youngsters and students in a different type in those three Asian countries is a lesson to be learned by the our country in this regard. Let us focus on our neighbor country and Nepal. Till 2008, the country was under monarchy and transited towards democratic secular republic under the three main political parties: Nepali Congress, Communist Party of Nepal, UML, Communist Party of Nepal, Maoist Center. In those revolutions have been done not only by the Maoist and Communist Party and Congress Party, but led by the popular movement and support given by the Nepalese people to establish the secular democratic republic Nepal. But the rulers present dispensation has not addressed the socio-economic issues that have been confronting the Nepalese people and engaged in corruption and nepotism. This led to the outrage against these ruling dispensation in a different way. Another thing is that Nepal, being a landlocked country between China and India, China and India are different types of democracies or other types of governance. The country, which is by and large supported by India in addressing the issues concerning trade, remittances, and development, now it is tilting towards China. Hence, India is not supporting the Nepal government on the ground that it is tilting towards communist China. Another reason is that a ban on social media platforms and 26 apps was the trigger of set off the violent chain of events on Monday that saw at least 19 young people killed by law-keeping forces, and this has led to the youngsters and students who are forced to torch the private residences of Prime Minister, President, Ministers, and even they are not let off the parliamentary buildings and the Supreme Court of Nepal. It is a different matter. The main point of this discussion is that in those three South Asian countries, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Nepal, the triggering point is that the social media platforms have been completely banned in those South Asian countries because free and fair chances of expressing their concerns or voices should be allowed in a free and open societies. Otherwise, the people at large, and particularly youngsters and students, would face these things in a different manner. It is a fitting lesson to India because in India also the freedom of speech and expression that has been guaranteed in the Indian Constitution are under a severe attack. In the freedom of press, India is where behind it, the world community ends, in order to give the chances of free expression and free ideas in the open society must be allowed. Otherwise, what has happened in South Asian countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal would also be carried out in India, but by the youngsters, students, and popular observers ends in the larger interest of keeping the unity and integrity of the country and democracy and secular Republic India. The central dispensation headed by the BJP, that is RSS government, must address the problems of the people of the country, unemployment, and the other many social issues that have been confronting the Indian society. Otherwise, what has happened in three South Asian countries would happen in India. It is a lesson to be learned by India. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.